What is a dead giveaway that someone is creepy or a weirdo? Story 1. Met a girl through class. She immediately became very attached and asked for my apartment key the second time we hung out together, which was about 1 week apart. We're both girls, and we literally hung out twice. Story 2. My wife had a male coworker that built a diorama of one of her female coworkers being eaten alive by a tarantula. He then thought it would be a good idea to show the diorama to her and other coworkers. Management found him a job at another company rather than firing him. My wife and her coworkers were relieved that he was gone, grateful that he wasn't likely to consider his separation, antagonistic, but worried about his future coworkers. Not really a universally applicable sign, but definitely an unambiguous sign. Story 3. They constantly have interactions where everyone else is completely crazy. Normal people don't get banned from Costco, spit on gas station attendants, and get tased by the cops. If this happens to you, you're probably a creepy weirdo. And yes, I'm sure all of your ex-girlfriends were the problem. Story 4. When they passionately discuss their collection of vintage Barbie dolls, which they claim are haunted, while offering to show you their extensive shrine dedicated to Nicolas Cage in their basement. Story 5. Obsessed with I met a girl through a game I'm a fan of, and she would always talk about groping men and talk extremely about face models, cosplayers, and voice actors. She also has a really bad anger problem and low self-esteem, so she was always charged up. The weird obsession, comments, telling everyone about her entire life and history, and getting mad when men wouldn't let her grope them was so uncomfortable, and the other girls in the group just fed into it. Friends, before we continue our video, I want to remind you of the importance of subscribing to our channel. We are also waiting for your comments and likes. Thank you. Let's move on to the video. Story 6. Sincere question, and no, my knickers aren't in a bunch. A lot of people rightly talk about the lack of filters or social understanding as a creepy flag. I'm autistic in the you don't look autistic way. Note, that's rude AF, and was just diagnosed. I've learned that I do these things. Someone said saying, I don't mean to be creepy or rude, is a flag. I've said that exact thing many times because I'm so afraid of being misunderstood. A bunch of the things listed here are things I'm trying to learn to replace because I'm isolated and just want to have friends. I'm just gonna ask, is the common perception that we are creepy from jump? Many of the autistic people I talk to online, ASD1, are borderline because we just want to know how to make friends and stuff. I do get it. A lot of our odd behavior could be seen as creepy, but it's very hard to socialize when people decide you're off at hello and then talk about how creepy you are. It makes you more afraid and, as a result, more creepy. Is there a socially normal way to say, I say weird shit by accident sometimes, so please bear with me? Is that an acceptable way to say it? Please be nice. Story 7. I don't think enough people trust their gut. If you have a weird feeling about someone, or they make you feel uncomfortable even without necessarily doing something explicit, there's something going on under the surface. Trust your gut. Story 8. Anyone who comments on my kids like this, she will break some hearts. He is such a flirt, etc. Or if they crowd my kid trying to talk to them to where my kid is hiding, and they say, don't be shy, so I have to say they aren't shy. You're making them uncomfortable. Story 9. A creep is one of my exes who put on a big show for my family, then was emotionally and then, finally, physically abusive in our home. To others, he would be the nice guy, but in private, he would forbid me to see my friends because people would hit on me or work at jobs I wanted because I would leave him. Well, I did leave him. In response, he told me he would marry a girl he dated for 2 weeks unless I came back, which he did do. As an added incentive, he half-heartedly tried to strangle me in one of our final arguments, but he referred to himself as a nice guy. Story 10. They have my same first name and last name and are me. This is a good note to end on. Please write your stories in the comments. I'll be happy to add them to future videos. Also, you can rate our other videos. We would be very grateful. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.